Hey, if you are thinking about buying your first home in Florida and have no idea where to even start, this video is literally for you. I am Natalia Echeverri. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Realtor, and I've been living in Weston for over 20 years. My two kids were raised here, and I've helped hundreds of families find their home in this beautiful city. And today, I'm going to walk you through the real process, step by step. No confusing terms, no complications, just the truth. The way I will explain it to my best friend. Before we talk about the process, let me tell you why so many families move to Weston Florida. So, because honestly, once you get here, you don't want to leave. And I've heard that before, and I heard that all the time. Weston is one of the most family-friendly cities of all South Florida. We have A-rated schools, consistently ranked among the best in Broward County, some of them best in Florida. So we have gorgeous parks, walking trails, amazing restaurants, and it's a safe community. And the neighborhoods, oh my gosh, beautiful. I still remember the first time I drove through Weston. It was like pretty much nothing, but I just thought, this is it. This is where I want to raise my family. And 20 years later, I am still here, still in love with this beautiful city. We get a lot of people moving from New York, Virginia, California, Texas, people who are tired of the cold, tired of the high taxes, tired of the cost of living, and they want to come to Weston and they think, why didn't I do this sooner? So if you are one of those families thinking about making the move, you are in the right place. Now, let me show you exactly how to make it happen, okay? Step one, and this is one of the ones I see people skip all the time. Before you look at a single home, you need to get pre-approved. Not pre-qualified, pre-approved. So let me tell you what is the difference, and I am glad we're doing this. Pre-qualification is basically just an estimate based on what you tell the lender. No verification. It doesn't mean match, if you know what I mean. Pre-approval means the lender actually looks at your income, your credit, your assets, and they give you an official letter saying, this is the person that this person can borrow this amount of money. In the Western market, sellers take pre-approved buyers much more seriously. If you find your dream home and you are not pre-approved, you can lose the house just like that. And there is something else nobody tells you. Your closing costs are separate from the down payment. In Florida, closing costs are around 2 or 3% of the purchase price. So let's say on a $600,000 home, that is an extra $12,000 to $18,000 on top of your down payment. I want you to keep that in mind. So if you need to know this number before you start the search, you have to talk and be pre-approved. I always tell my clients, talk to your lender first, then go back and look at houses. If you need a recommendation for a great lender in South Florida, DM me. I have amazing people I can trust completely. Now, step number 2. And yes, I know I'm an agent and I might sound a little bit biased, but please hear me out, because this is actually something that matters a lot. You need an agent who knows the area, not just someone who has a license, someone that actually lives here, walks the streets, knows the neighborhood. Because here's the thing, not all the neighborhoods in Weston are the same. Even though you are in the same community, they're not. Some have higher HOAs. Some are closer to the highway. Some are noisy. Some have the best cool zones. If your agent doesn't know Weston deeply, they can guide you, to the right neighborhood or your family. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's true. I've been here for more than 20 years. My kids grew up here. I know every neighborhood, every HOA, every school zone. And I work with people that speak English, speak Spanish, speak Portuguese, even though I understand Portuguese, but I don't speak it, which I'm trying to learn how to get it out. But I help people from all over the world navigate the process. So without getting lost in translation, what I always tell people is interview your agent. Ask them how many homes you've sold in Weston in the last year. What neighborhoods do you know best? How do you communicate with your clients? How, often you go out and explore houses. The right agent makes everything smoother. The wrong one costs you time, costs you money, is super stressful, and you don't want that. If you want to work with me, I will love that. The link is down below. We can have a free consultation, and I explain everything and how much fun we can have during the process. Now, step 3, the home search. Here's what I want you to know about searching for a home in Weston. The house you end up buying is almost never the first house you fall in love with online. I'm serious. It happens all the time. People come to me with a sealed list of 20 homes they saved at midnight throughout the day, and by the end of our search, they buy something completely different. I don't know why, but this is so funny. It's always like that. That's not a bad thing. That is the process working the way it should. Because when you walk into a house in person, or, you feel things, you can see in the photos. You notice the layout, you hear the neighborhood, you walk out at the backyard. And as your agent, my job is to help you get that picture super clear on what matters the most to you and your family. Is it the school zone? Is it the size of the yard? Is the HOA amenities? Is it the commute? Once we get clear on that, the search gets super easier. And by the way, the MLS has listings that you will not find in Zillow or Realtor.com. That's another reason why agents matter. We see everything. We see more than what is out there to the public. Step number 4, making an offer. When you make an offer in Florida, you are going to put down what is called an EMD, earnest deposit money. This is basically your I'm serious money. It shows the seller you mean business. It typically goes towards your down payment at closing, all right? So that's a credit to you. Here's the important part. If you have the right contingencies in play, that, like the financing contingency or an inspection contingency, and something goes wrong, you can get that money back. That's what is so important. But if you waive your contingencies and then back out of the contract, you can lose it all. This is exactly why having experienced agents in your corner matters so much. So I've helped my clients negotiate in markets where we have multiple offers on the same property, like what happened a couple of years ago. Knowing how to write strong offer with the right terms, the right price, the right contingencies can make a big difference between getting the house or losing it. And here's a tip most people don't know. The highest offer doesn't always win. Sometimes a seller cares more about the closing date, a fewer contingencies, or a buyer who seems reliable. Knowing what matters to the seller, that's the strategy. That's where experience pays off. That's so important for you to understand. Now, step 5, inspection and closing. We are almost there. After your offer is accepted by the seller, one of the first things you do is to schedule a home inspection. Please, please, please do not skip this. A good inspector is going to look at everything: the roof, the AC, the plumbing, the electrical. In Florida, we always say, check the roof and check the AC. No house is perfect and there's always something, but those are the biggest 2 ticket items and they matter a lot, especially here with the weather. If the inspection finds something significant, we can always negotiate repairs, price reduction, or in most cases, we can walk away entirely. The inspection protects you. Use it. After the inspection is resolved and we get credits and all that, you move into the closing process. Your lender is going to do a final appraisal of the property. You're going to get something that is called like closing statement or closing disclosure. This is a detailed breakdown of every dollar you are paying at closing, you and the seller. You have to read it. You have to ask questions. That's crucial because that's your final breakdown. That's what your lender is also there for to ask questions. Then the closing day, you sign, you get the keys, you cry a little, maybe, me and my clients, but honestly, that moment is just why I do my job. So let's talk real numbers, because I feel like nobody ever tells you the full picture. Let's say you're buying a home in Weston for $600,000. Here's what you actually need to have ready. Down payment at 10%, that's $60,000. Closing costs roughly 2 to 3%, that's approximately $12,000 to $18,000. I also always recommend having a reserve, ideally 2 to 6 months of mortgage payments. So realistically, you want to walk into this process with around $80,000 to $90,000 in savings. And then there is the HOA. Most neighborhoods in Weston have homeowners associations. HOA fees can range between $200 to $300 a month, depending on the community. So this is so important to factor in because it directly affects your monthly payment, of course. Before you fall in love with a house, we look at HOA fees, HOA rules, what's included, or whether the association is financially healthy. I know that sounds like a lot, but I promise with the right preparation and the right team, it's 100% doable. And it's so worth it. So that's the real process of buying your first home in Weston Florida. Let's do it again. Pre-approval, the right agent, smart search, strong offer, inspection, closing. 6 steps, and every single one of them, I've got you. If you're thinking about making a move to Western or West Broward and you want someone who actually knows the city inside and out, someone who speaks your language, someone that will explain every single step and really cares about getting your family into the right home, I would love to talk to you. Remember, there is a free a link for a free consultation, so please click there. I also have a relocation guide, which is super nice, and it helps you just to get the idea of how amazing this city is. So whether Weston is the right fit for you or for your family, or if you're just exploring is this is what I do. I love to talk to you. Hit the subscribe button, call me, text me, and I'm always here for you. I will see you next week.